Right, hello everyone, I'm Ratman Horatio, and today we're doing Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer. Now, there are some important questions we need to ask. What is Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer? Was it any good? Is it still active? It's 2023, you'd think they'd shut down the servers. And the answer is yes, it is still active. It's passable. I've played worse, full disclosure. And, I'm not entirely sure how else to describe Dragon Age. You know what? Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer, I will describe as a pretty solid foundation marred by questionable grind and poor monetization decisions. Go with that. Alright, I already had the game up. It was already ready. I'm joined today by Derpler71, or Ford. If you're familiar with my streams, you may remember that I played with him previously. Our first match of the day here will be private. It'll be just him and just me. We're going to try and get through with an archer and a keeper, which is questionable, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm level 10. Ford and I tested the game, not thoroughly, but a little bit over the weekend. Oh, F3's thank you. Great.
Commander Cullen's learned of a threat not far from us. Our soldiers are ready. They're always ready. They're traveling to an old castle, once home to some Orlesian other. The Red Templars are involved. If we're lucky, we'll strike them all down.
Right. That audio hiccup was normal. I had to alt-tab real quick.
You all...
I've never had my skill so tested in my life.
Alright. So I guess there's a lot to explain. Ford, I swear on me mum.
They're waiting for us. Do you think we're ready?
We shall do what we must.
Wow.
As long as I stay near Ford, I can parasite off of
This
his,
one's dead, I think.
his energy shield. Where the hell? He did a flip. So I guess I should talk about the multiplayer and why someone might be convinced to play it. If you play Dragon Age Inquisition and you thought this combat is absolutely everything I want and I want more of it, but I want to be able to change up my tactic and strategies between bouts of gameplay, this is probably for you. There isn't a whole lot of story going on, and they do attempt to justify your characters being out here doing things, but
that's what friends do, right?
Please. The tavern?
oh good, that still works. They do attempt to justify, like, and link it to the story, but...
Look there.
Alright, I'm gonna caltrops and back off. They do try to link it to the story by just having you be Inquisition members, grunts, off doing grunt work. But it has no impact on the story and does not link to the single player in any way, shape, or form. If you're playing the multiplayer, it's because you enjoy the combat that much. Oh, I learned my lesson. Just gonna abuse caltrops.
Wow.
Nice dodge, Ford. Right, Inquisition members doing grunt work. There are a number of factions, there are a number of maps, there's a number of quests, there are side objectives you can get during it. And the best way I can describe it, it's like Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, except instead of it being you in one stationary map that never changes, it's across several maps with several variations. There's nothing over here, and I'm disappointed. There's a throne that's incredibly gaudy.
It will be a relief to return to my clan once all this is done.
I try not to think about the future.
Ow. Please let me lock on to the big boy in the back. I suppose it's worth mentioning that the RPG elements haven't been completely abandoned in the multiplayer. You may have noticed that there was a door back there that I picked. When playing as the rogue classes, there are certain doors in the environment that you can open. When you're playing as warrior, there are walls you can kick down. When playing as mage, there are barriers you can erase. If you get close enough to them, they'll be marked on the mini-map in the bottom left, and it'll make it easy to backtrack to them. Because sometimes, in missions, it really does lend itself to backtracking instead of trying to do them then and there. You have 3 fonts. 3 fonts. That was a font of healing. It heals you if you can get through a map without,
Before we move on,
you know, dying. It'll heal you back to full.
Party within the enemy's ranks. I took the initiative and sent soldiers to deal with it.
Alright, this is one of the side objectives. We get paid for doing this. The Red Templar Shadow is just an assassination quest. High priority target.
Remarkable.
I don't need stamina. I need to kill the enemy before they can hurt me. Right. Side objectives can be from retrieving documents, collecting artifact, scroll, some description. You know how it is, just random busy work, as it were. It's not bad, it's just... I have questions.
Look there.
Yeah, this is a warrior wall. If we had a warrior with us, they'd be able to bash it down.
Sorry.
I suppose once we finish this mission, I'll talk about why the game is hampered a little bit by the way the grind is.
That's what friends do, right?
Alright.
Let's happen.
Caltrops right out the gate. God, full draw is so good.
Sorry, mate.
Sometimes the animations bug out. Part of the problem is that I'm not locking onto targets. The game heavily wants you to lock onto targets when using abilities and whatnot, because that way you can see enemy health. Also, there's the assassination target. I just want to get close enough. Once I get close enough to lock on, I'm going to start hitting them with the heavy abilities.
So many people in the world. I'm not used to the lack of silence.
There we
You're
go.
not the only one.
Oh, he's still alive.
This has been an
Barely.
experience. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Namalana Saline.
I forgot how clown car enemy spawns can be sometimes. Yeah, one complaint I guess I could say I have is that the enemies are very clown card. They just appear. They don't have, like, actual spawning locations. They just kind of show up just out of player's sight most of the time. Though that's not guaranteed. Sometimes they do just show up in front of you. There's a barrier over here, Ford.
I wish I could.
As you wish.
Yeah, they just kind of appear sometimes. Oh, received an item. I would have preferred money, but an item I guess is acceptable as well.
There are so many people in the world. I'm not used to the lack of silence.
You're not the only one. This has been an experience.
No, you can't clever parkour your way up. At least I can't. It's probably a skill issue.
Wow.
I love the caltrops. Once you upgrade them with the bleeding, they really do just shred enemies for. It's great. Oh yeah, I suppose. Now, I suppose that I've taken damage, it's a good time to broach how health works. And also elaborate on my statement of the game is hampered by its need for microtransactions. So, whenever you take damage, there are 2 ways to get health back. And as far as I'm aware, there's only 2 ways. Oh, I guess, yeah, 2 ways. You have potions, whether it be a health potion or regeneration potion, which are finite, mind you. You don't have an unlimited number of the basic healing potions. No, those are limited. You can run out. Another barrier.
Over there, look.
And the other option is the regeneration potions, but again, finite. You can only take so many of them with you on a mission. And the other way is, if you get lucky with RNG, you can get rings or weapons that have health on kill.
Makes me
Guardian.
uncomfortable.
What is the Guardian? It's on the right. Help, I've been kidnapped. Caltrops. That is a healthy boy. Thank you for the barrier. Where did the wolves come from? We're fine. You can roll health on kill on weapons and items if you're very, very lucky. The max is like 10%, which is pretty good, but the problem is you need to roll health on kill.
Dead, I think.
You think it's bad enough they limit you to 2 healing potions a mission? The fact that you can actually run out. It's not easy, but again, that's one of the resource drains that there are. Because there are 2 ways to get more. The money we collect in missions can be used to purchase a healing potion crate, which has, I think, like 5 or 6 healing potions in it. Or you can spend real money. That's right. The premium currency and microtransaction in this game exist, and they suck. I hate the assassins. They suck. Alright, sorry. Distracted, focusing on combat. Progression in this game is locked behind the in-game currency you gain for, you know, completing and doing missions. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Unfortunately, you can just buy power and characters basically directly by spending inordinate amounts of money on loot boxes.
Will be a relief to return to my clan once
You
all
can't
this is done.
buy, well, I was gonna say, you
I try
can't
not
buy
to think
weapons
about the
directly.
future.
Oh, poison, of course.
I can't go on much longer like this. Over here.
Ward used one of his 2 healing potions there. Alright, I was saying something about microtransactions, and then we got distracted. I got distracted by poison.
Look.
That way.
Creators
You
have
can't,
mercy
I was gonna
on
say, you can't directly buy power, which isn't entirely true. You can just repeatedly buy crates until you get your ultra rare items and ultra rare characters. Yes, you unlock more characters and classes by spending money or the in-game currency on loot boxes. Now, if you're familiar with the BioWare multiplayer from Mass Effect, yeah, that tracks. That's how they did it in Mass Effect 3's multiplayer. And it was horrendous there. That's how they did it this time, and it's very shitty here. But in Mass Effect 3, where there were a lot of
rather not be
characters, and
here
oh
right now.
boy, what do we get? Oh, it's another one of the big shits.
Will be a relief to return to my clan once
Right.
all this
In
is
Mass Effect
done.
3, where there's a lot more characters to
try not to
unlock and a
think
lot more
about the
weapons,
future.
I dropped the torch instantly. Where there's a lot more characters and weapons to unlock, and there's a lot more variety, I suppose. Dragon Age Inquisition kind of suffers because it does not do that. There are far fewer characters, and the weapons are a nightmare. Big boy, watch it. There are far fewer characters in Dragon Age Inquisition than there were in the Mass Effect game, and there is the returning face of Isabella from Dragon Age 2, but, and I suppose there is the benefit of, there is 2 ways to unlock characters. You can either get them via loot box, or you can craft them with crafting materials by disassembling unwanted items that you got from the loot boxes you totally didn't spend real money on.
Let's not
Progress
let it go
is
to our heads.
slow, in a word.
Remarkable.
No, you'll see the lock-on is giving me problems as I'm hitting the crystals when I'm trying to shoot the enemy. I guess Ford got a taste of the wrestle with the Lenny. Crafting materials. The only way to get crafting materials is to scrap items, salvage items. They're unwanted items. Ford wants to go this way for some reason. Ford, my friend, there is nothing here. By salvaging items, you get crafting materials. Random crafting materials, borderline useless crafting materials 9 out of 10 times, but crafting materials, all the same.
You all did famously.
Alright, we're good to go. Those crafting materials can be used to, you guessed it, craft. Craft armor, which will unlock characters that don't already have.
Before we move
You can also craft parts. Armor parts, weapon
There's
parts,
no use in
all
planning the
kinds of fun
inevitable.
stuff. There's only one tiny, miniature, itsy-bitsy problem. Not all materials are created equal. Some are just outright better or have more desirable effects on them.
Creators.
I'm gonna caltrops here.
Wow.
The captain's back there watching. I was gonna say, whenever you complete a map rotation, there's a boss at the end. That isn't entirely true.
Show you bastards!
Might I trouble you for a little healing?
I don't know what I did to the Red Templar commander, but he's apparently made his decision. He wants me dead. And I don't blame him.
You nothing!
Oh shit.
You will fall!
He's just hanging out in my caltrops.
My men!
Alright, he's dead. The final time he takes the lyrium, red lyrium, it incapacitates him. And he becomes a non-issue.
How is this going so well? How is this going so well?
Also, the longer we play, the more we're going to start running into just repeating dialogue that makes you want to tear your eyes out. Hello, William. Thank you so much for the follow. First round of the day. Victory with just 2. Fantastic.
No casualties. Only the necessary scars. Our agents did well.
Ah yes, that one item we found. A thief blade. It's worse than one I got earlier. The music is always grand. I appreciate the music. You know, it's almost like there was a whole lot of care and attention given to the game, the lore, the world building, and all that fun stuff. And it was mostly ignored by corporate suits who wanted to make a dime. I will say the early levels of the multiplayer are horrific. Get the James. Hello, Poe. How are you today? I didn't level up last time, so that's a pity. Right, about the crafting. You'll notice that I scrapped that dagger and I got a single crafting component. Fortunately, in order to craft armor and whatnot for things you don't have, it's kind of incredibly expensive and requires lots of material. And that's for the more common ones. If you want some of the rarer ones, the prices can become a little exorbitant. Always work, trying to think about a new game to play. Well, Vampire Survivors had its update, so you could go about doing the unlocks for that if you haven't already. But that's a game you already play. If you have Deep Rock Galactic, there's that. And even if you don't, Deep Rock Galactic goes on sales frequently, and it's fairly cheap. Get a lot of time out of that, though I don't know about the logistics of telling you to go work the mines. Also, weapon crafting is a lie. You cannot, in fact, craft weapons as far as I'm aware. You can craft weapon parts. Oh, do you need to craft parts to craft the weapon? No. These are modifiers for weapons you already have. Figure that one out. You can also craft respecs here. And once you've crafted your bits and pieces, you can throw them onto the weapons you've got. One problem, item level exists, so you're going to continuously need to upgrade your stuff. I don't know what max item level is. It isn't exactly explained. But all I know is the grind never ends. That's vaguely and poorly covered crafting. The store, however, the store is where I become very upsetty and will never forgive. The requisitions chest is very cheap and you can't use real money to buy it. It is basically worthless and you should never get it. You get 3 item totals, one of them is common. You get a basic bitch item. Enhanced requisitions is much better, considering you get 4 items and 5 potions. It's more expensive, but it's worth it. And then there's the superb requisitions. The most expensive thing you can get. There are 3 crates. One of them you can't spend real money on, and the other 2, which are much more alluring, you can. Fuck's sake. Arguably, you should save up for superbs to get the best equipment. However, I tend to just get enhanced because I want to cycle through items and get better stuff as quick as possible, as well as maximizing change. So this is where you get your characters and items, and they threw potions in there as well, just to rub it in. There's also specifically a healing potion crate, where it's just 5 healing potions. If you need healing potions, you can buy a healing potion crate. If you want to experiment, you can get the mixed potion crate. Are you seeing problems yet? These are things you can spend real money on. But what's the economy like? Well, for $3 you can get 300, and then there's the weird, predatory, strange pricing shenanigans that always exist. So if you're wondering, wow, that grind seems a little heinous, I wonder why. Here's your answer. It is $3 for 2 of the highest tier crate. Just 2. On a game you probably might have paid $60 for back in the day. Why you haven't bought EA games in like 15 years? I don't blame you. I'm a very bitter person. Alright, now that we've got our warm-up match out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and set this lobby to public, so we'll run into randos. Fun fact, this game has voice chat, and I apologize if you all hear something spicy. Oh, but they're better these days. Says who? They've gotten, like, I won't say they've gotten worse. They're the exact same as they've always been. They're just, I guess, more... Bring the spice. Well, I guess the thing to know about EA is that after they got on that FIFA train and saw the money coming in from the card packs, that's just where they went. That ship sailed, and there was nothing anyone could do to stop them.
We've gotten reports of a high
Oh, we
dragon
got this
nearby.
one. Ford and I have never
If
actually
true,
successfully done this
could
map.
be
We always
worse
die in the
than
first
war
room.
for the surrounding countryside. A frost worm, according to the rumors I've heard. I've sent soldiers to investigate. If this dragon is more than a wild tale, they'll handle it.
Hey, Ford, you're in luck. Ford has a magic staff that does lightning stuff.
That's really
And it would
quite
really
amazing.
suck if, just like the first 2 times we got this map... Oh, fuck. If he'd gotten, if we'd gotten a lightning dragon. Alright, I'm going to play like a complete and utter coward. Please let me lock
I've
onto the
never had
target.
my skills so tested in my life.
I know what you mean. Everyone's so experienced. Sometimes I feel out of place.
Ford, I'm gonna go ahead and caltrop right here, and you and I can just... Yep. Fire bow.
Look there.
Big boy. Alright, I think he's gonna try and work his way around. I really hate the very limited lock-on range. Also, this way is warrior only. Fantastic.
Sorry, mate.
Namalana Saline.
Fantastic start. You haven't been ambushed yet, which
Creators.
I say as we've been ambushed. Hey, look, my options for dealing with those guys consist of what in the fuck is that? Oh, right.
Creators.
That's the big boy taken care of. Use the caltrops. Well, this has gone far better than our previous attempts, and I'm up to a kill streak of 12. Oh, I wasted my big damage. Whoops. Please stop setting me on fire. Why are there so many ghosts? Are they done? No, they aren't done. There's a lockpick door up ahead. The more these missions drag on, the more I'm glad that I spec'd into the bleeding caltrops.
Look there.
Alright, let's get this door open.
I may be able to help.
Ah, pain, suffering, agony. Ah, I'm in danger. Also, Umado? Mado? Thank you so much for the follow.
I can't believe what I'm
No
seeing.
Guardian. Good, great, excellent. Maybe we'll survive this. There's the key. I guess that's why Ford and I always struggled previously. It's because of how front-loaded all the enemies in this area are.
I never thought I would say this.
There's so many enemies in such a small area.
Glad to be of service.
The dragon is doing dragon things, and I really wish it would stop. Alright, there's a shortcut here, I think, that, I think I saw Ford use once. I think you can get through if you use the door that's down there. Or Ford was just way more mobile than I had originally expected. Who knows? Dragon, these nuts? Naturally, of course.
How should we approach this?
Some of our forces were cornered by the
Oh,
enemy.
fuck,
It's
escort.
up to our best to save them.
You Inquisition!
Really?
Please, help! Just in time, my friends. Cornered me. Oh, no wonder I lasted as long as I did. It's not over. They'll be back soon.
Alright, we gotta keep that guy. Oh, there's another big fiery boy coming. Oh, no, not those guys. My full draw missed. Oh, that is unfortunate.
I'm not so easy to kill.
Need stamina. Kind of a waste of a full draw, but
They're too much for me.
I don't mean to complain, but this pain is quite severe.
right, I need to deal with that floater, otherwise it's gonna just kill me eventually. Free-firing son of a bitch. Why do the demons get wall hacks?
I don't mean...
Kind of a waste of long shot, but at least it got rid of the annoying bastard.
That's really quite amazing.
Really, dragon? Dragon landed on a roof over there.
They're too much for me.
Everyone got to see that demon spawn in. I have to cough something fierce. I apologize. Actually, pretty heinous tickle I've got in the back of my throat. It is very rough. I need to cough more, but I also need to commentate of that fucking dragon. Please, Caltrops. Do what I can't. How exactly does something that floats step on Caltrops? I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. I just hope it fucking does.
That was thrilling. I'd be dead if not for you. I'd come with you to kill the rest of these brutes, but make them preserve me. I can barely breathe as it is.
He barely breathes as
Slow,
is.
make me own
I
way from
feel
here.
that one,
Look
mate.
there.
Good luck.
Let's
One
see.
problem I'm
Yeah.
having with this area, this map set, is that it is tiny. It is small.
Will be
We've
a
walked
relief.
into. I swear, when you have a warrior with you, you never run into warrior walls. When you don't have a warrior with you, every other wall, and sometimes two in a row, are warrior walls.
So when we get back, we'll fancy a drink at the tavern. That's what friends do, right?
The
Agitation.
tavern?
I know over the weekend, or last night, whenever Ford and I were experimenting with the game, we were running into people in the public lobbies. Oh, this is horrific. Can we just run back? Choke point heavily. We can. This opens. I don't know what the dragon's doing, but it's doing something. Are you shitting me?
Wow.
Can't tell what I hate more, the Cerebos or Despair Demons. Yeah, Despair tracks.
That's really quite amazing.
There's a thief door down here, Ford. Also a pretty decent
there.
choke point, and by decent, I mean fantastic.
Look there.
Who designed this map?
Let's see. Here. Wow.
Sometimes you have to fight an elite in order to get your well-earned loot. That is through the arbitrary door. Sometimes it's just there for the taking. What dictates these? I have no idea. Full disclosure, chat, my cough has become enough of an issue that I am grabbing a lozenge, my bag of them that I keep on my desk. Oh, here comes the infinite slow trickle of enemies, Ford.
Feed the earth.
Watch it, they got a big boy. My turn. Oh, not another one of those shitters.
This one's dead, I think.
Why are there spiders crawling all over you? I feel obligated to make the "it's probably a Dalish thing" joke. Dear dragon, do you fucking mind? Can we stop getting our tits smacked now? Please? Ford, I'll be following you up that ladder in a second. And by following you up, I lied, I'm going up a different ladder. I'm sure you can handle yourself with a 4 or 5 seconds. Is that a... Nope. Immediately going back down. Screw that. I bid you adieu. I'm leaving. This is not my job. Hi, forward. That really is a waste of full draw, however... Fuck that guy. Alright, there's a freeze enemy somewhere, and it's becoming a problem.
Not so small.
Ladders, how do they work? Why are we trying to abuse them?
Not so small.
Oh, where did he come from? Ford was over there. Alright, that's my first down. I have 2 more freebies. I'm going to be stun locked into my second down. Do you mind casting when I tell you to cast, game? Horrific. Ah, dragon, right. Oh, bye. If we had crafted a dragon cult, we'd be able to use it to ring the ancient gong and force the dragon down into a game of fisticuffs. Nice save, Ford. Now, as long as I don't die to the dragon or damage over time. Sounds like a puppy.
It will be a relief to return to my clan once all
Dragon
this
has
is
been called
done.
to summon. Oh,
I try not to
I
think
guess
about the
Ford had a
future.
dragon calling thing. Great.
I think I
Wonderful.
see something.
Now, I don't know if that means we're going to have to fight it, or...
How should we approach this?
We've sighted supplies in a remote part of the western approach. Our party's bound to retrieve them.
That looks like hell. And the dragon is still being the dragon.
Can't believe what I'm seeing.
Wow. That's really quite amazing.
Of course there's a pride demon. Why wouldn't there be? Right, run, let the caltrops do their job. The classic multiple pride demons from multiple angles. That is a good old-fashioned double pride, or DP. There's another goddamn pride demon. Right, caltrops, protect me.
I don't mean to complain, but I don't mean to complain, but this pain is quite severe.
I went in to use caltrops. My caltrops were not, in fact, off cooldown. So who's the demon commander of these guys? Is it Zap Brannigan? Because the strategy of wave after wave of your own men seems to be goddamn working. Don't worry, we can overload the kill counter of the Inquisition agents, and eventually shut down. Hey, it worked for the Russians.
I hope I made you proud. You're too kind.
Alright, I think I'm gonna name that dragon Lee. Lee Harvey.
Creators have mercy on you.
You know what, Lee Harvey is a bit too long. How about we just go with Oswald? I didn't realize I was playing Skyrim. That is a glitchy dragon. He's just standing in the ether. Are we free yet? No. Yeah, hi, dragon. Is this because we didn't grab the supplies yet? Is this like punishment for our hubris of not doing the objective? Thank you, Ford. Very nice. Watch it, Ford. I think the dragon's gonna pass. Fun fact, if you die, you can see health numbers instead of just a bar. But that involves dying and stopping contributing. I'm recovering the supplies. If I die here, it's gonna be hilarious. Not Ford barriered me. We're good.
We've got them all. So it's time to go.
They're done, Ford. We did it. That was horrific.
I wonder if I'll ever go back to the life I had before.
I can't wait to get back to my clan.
There's nothing in here. That's disappointing. Why were there so many enemies in such a small area? Again, the phrase wave after wave of their own men. Also, the boss of this is the High Dragon. Thank you, Ford, for ringing the gong. Defeat the dragon. Hopefully it's just us versus dragon, and there isn't an endless tide of random demons. Well, so much for that bit of cover. Ford, I just did nearly 2,000 damage to that. And it moved his health bar a centimeter. And he gets armor. Ford, my brother in Christ, what have you signed us up for? Oh, fuck. I shot instead of moving. I'm receiving the suck. There goes all of my health. Literally.
Maybe they'll fare better now.
Great help, Ford. Fantastic support. Fuck it. Here you go, dragon. Have some caltrops. Fun fact, dragon is immune to bleeding. Ah, I see. Ford is fucking around with the ballista.
My clan once all this is done.
I try not to think about the future.
Place those dummy thick thighs somewhere else, dragon. Oh no. If only I had some form of evasion. And he didn't just use that when I'm near goddamn by. I think he's just gone to sleep. You know what? I'll take it. 3 years whittling down a dragon? Oh, fuck. Have mercy. He armored up again. Ford, are we in hell? I think we're in hell.
I approve.
God, fuck, damn it. Well, I'm out of healing, and I think I only have one more down. What?
There are worse.
Oh, I'm out of downs entirely. That's death. Alright, let's see how much health this dragon has. Ford, just die. You're not gonna do another 50 or 63,000 damage to it. Alright. Fire vulnerability. Immunity all disabling effects. Immunity slowed, perceptive, meaning he can see stealth targets. Greater cold resistance, guard. I imagine this would be a lot more doable if, you know, we were max level, we weren't alone. I don't know. It was designed to not be shit.
Soldiers are dead. I'll notify their next.
It fucking got. That's. By the way, the dragon collar that Ford used was a single-use item. He doesn't get that back. That's just in the ether now. 172 kills. There were more than 200 enemies on that map. 98 ability kills. What the fuck, game? Also, is level 10 max? No, it's not. Okay, good, great, excellent. All right. Death from above is very situational, but the more shots I land on a target is always guaranteed. Especially since I have the 3-shot bow. Could go for something else. Oh wait, there's that, there's skill here that's very early on that I almost never get. Do you mind, game? When you're low on stamina, when your stamina is exhausted, you fight even harder, lashing out with fury to win the fight. So does that mean I can use one of my long shot in order to get full draw to do even more damage? So just use the long shot, then instantly full draw to get super damage full draw. I don't know, it isn't explained particularly well, and I don't know if it means 50% stamina on the time of firing or 50% stamina at the time of use. I should probably get this and then start getting the defensive abilities that might help keep me alive. Your deceptive fighting style. My brother in Christ, I have a bow. I feel like Throat Cutter would be good for bosses. Now the question I have. Does progressively more damage to the target. So 5%. Does it... How does this stack? Does the duration reset? Like whenever you get a new stack? Or does each stack maintain its own duration? You know? So if I shoot someone, I get one stack that's at 10 seconds, and then the 2 seconds that pass required for the second shot passes. And then I land the second shot. Do I have one with 8 seconds and one with 10 seconds, or do both get 10 seconds? I don't know. It doesn't say. Right. I think we're gonna go with Pincushion. I wish I could take death from above, but, like... That's very dependent on the map, and I don't have a whole lot of control on whether or not I'll be above enemies. Throat Cutter seems interesting, but doing Throat Cutter things. You know, I could just get the leaping shot. Use leaping shot and then use full draw for the extra 200%. Yeah. No, let's go with that. We'll grab leaping shot with our next point, and then after that we'll get the rolling draw. So that power draw, or full draw, hits like a truck. Sound good? Sounds good. Yeah, full draw is just, a damage. Alright, now I need to work it into my loadout somehow. Long shot is good damage, and I like it. Explosive shot is explosive shot. I guess it's a useful knockdown, you know? It's also some vague CC. Well, let's replace explosive shot with leaping shot. I like explosive shot. I really do. Its ability to control targets cannot be understated, but I want even more damage. And Caltrops, look, Look, I'm a simple man. I love caltrops for the simple fact that they do good damage. Like, they do surprisingly good damage. Because they're actual DPS. Also, yeah, this is public, so if anybody's out there, and you're on PC, and you wish to join in this madness, may. Won't kick you. Just remain civil and don't spam voice. I have no idea why I'm saving up for a superb, but I am. Also, there's free, and there's nothing there. The free section, whenever you first launch the game, there can be stuff there. Not always, but... Please not... Okay, we got this map.
Enemy activity nearby, leave it to us. That's all the missive said.
Whenever we were testing the game out over the
Information is
weekend, we got the Elven
scarce,
Ruins
but they're
so
likely in for a
many
fight.
times. And it looks
They're
like today
headed
we're
to
going to get
chateau in
the
the Orlesian countryside.
Orlesian Chateau.
Demons from a nearby rift may pose a threat, but I have the utmost faith in our people.
What should we do?
Mythal, guide us. We will not fall today.
I have no idea what dictates whether or not the door just opens or if it teleports the team. We got demons again. Demons are fighting an animal. If we hang back, they'll
Creators.
fight.
Be good.
I suppose that... I'll give it a go.
The map has just started, and I've already taken damage.
That's really quite amazing.
Fantastic. I'm still at the end of the hallway.
Do you see that?
Well, that's Ford's business, not mine.
Leave it to me.
Just gonna put those there in case.
I never thought I would say this, but I've learned much from traveling with you all.
Glad to be of service. That's really quite amazing.
Surprised we didn't have a boss to fight. An elite to defend against. Whatever their term.
Creators.
Oh, you don't? If you let those gangly fellows get their dive in, they are guaranteed to hit you. It's the suck. Big boy at the end of the hallway. I keep forgetting you can't sprint and use your abilities at the
Quite
same time.
amazing.
Also, I would give anything for some free aim. Hate the weird lock-on nonsense the game does.
There are so many people in the world. I'm not used to the lack of silence.
You're not the only one. This has been an experience.
I've sent a team after an enemy target, proving quite troublesome for the Inquisition.
It is in fact a fear demon. At least it's not a despair one.
Remarkable.
Oh, it's not dead. I assumed it would be not alive. That was my mistake. Got more incoming, I think. I hate the despair demons. I hate them so much.
I've never had my skill so tested in my life.
I know what you mean. Everyone's so experienced. Sometimes I feel out of place.
That is not the... I love this game's auto-targeting system, and I love that I can't free aim my bow and abilities. I love it so, so much. Can you hear in my voice how much I love this system? Sorry, I had to look for loot, because it's necessary for progression.
I wonder if I'll ever be able to go back to the life I had before.
I can't wait to get back to my clan.
Fucking excuse me. What do you mean it didn't hit? Oh, there's our target. What is their pathfinding? It's apparently fantastic because it keeps them alive, but at the same time, hatred, anger.
It will be a relief to return to my clan once all this is done.
Well, now I'm curious.
I try not
You
to
get
think about the
some real
future.
hype with this ability, so can I just... No, you can't. Well, now we know. It was worth an attempt.
Before we move on, we should have a plan.
I have no idea what dictates whether or not the
There's no
door
use
just
in
opens or if
planning
it
the
teleports you,
inevitable.
and I really wish I knew. On one hand, it's nice that it does teleport, because it means that I can, I don't know, AFK for 20 seconds and still be brought to the exit. But at the same time, there are times when I really wish it wouldn't.
Wow.
Look, sometimes you just need to kill some rabbits. Hate those things. I hate them. I hate them so much. Also, we have more friends spawning in. Keep that in mind. Yeah, tiny room. There's not gonna be a fight. There's a fear demon at the end of the courtyard. Courtyard. Go with courtyard.
Look there.
Witch's wrath.
Would you fucking stop? I wish their projectiles didn't home so heavily. Yes, I get it. That's the trade-off for the projectile being so slow, but... annoying. I dislike it immensely. There are still even more enemies in this map. I deserve to get hit in the face there, but... Get more warrior walls.
They're waiting for us.
One of my captains
not
ran
another
into trouble
escort.
with the enemy. He's a good soldier. I've sent some of our best on a rescue mission.
Good soldier, terrible spy. Considering
Over
he needs,
here!
you know, rescuing.
Just in time, my friends. Cornered me. It's not over. They'll be back soon.
What a fantastic start to a level.
Look.
What exactly are we supposed to look at? It's another warrior wall. Of course it's a warrior. Why would it be anything else?
Remarkable.
Man's is stuck in a tree. I've heard of getting trapped in a well, but trapped in a tree is a... well, no. Normally relegated to cats, though.
I'm not so easy to kill.
I suppose that's right.
Your game, can I convince you to stop with the tide? Playing Dragon Age, not Vermintide. Well, at least the enemies are too stupid to walk around the caltrops. Okay, I grabbed the money that was over there.
Wow.
I'm constrained by cooldowns.
Plane.
thrilling. I'd be dead if not for you.
I'd come with you to kill the rest of these bros.
I will say,
They
one of the
could
most
serve me
horrific
after
things about
barely
playing this
breathe
game
as
with
it
mouse and
is.
keyboard
Take it
is
slow,
that by
make me own
default,
I
way.
never thought I would
B is
say
forward,
this,
S is
but
back,
I've learned
A is
much
turn, and
traveling
D
with
is
you all.
turn as well.
Glad to be of
It's
service.
turn left and right. Why? And the way to get around this, the generic MMO controls, is to hold right click. Then you can strafe. So this entire time, if you don't see my cursor on screen, it's because I'm holding right click. So this entire time, up to this point essentially, I've been holding right click. And I hate it.
What should we do?
Hear me out.
I'll guide us.
I shouldn't have to hold
will
right
not
click in
fall
order
today.
to have standard controls. Careful, Ford. Your dainty elven legs can't handle long falls. Also, the game is basically starting us in the cheese spot. Right, I'm gonna abuse caltrops and choke
Behind us,
points.
And you should be safe.
Oh yeah, we've got a demon commander to worry about this time around. Do you fucking mind?
That's really quite amazing.
Of course, this only works if they don't just appear. Watch it, demon commander's doing something, I think. Can't wait to eat more damage. Bye. This is no longer my problem.
How is this going?
Even
so
moving
well?
ahead of time and trying to avoid this nonsense, I can't. Fuck it, we do it the old-fashioned way.
You cannot stand against us.
Oh, that's faint.
I mean, you're dead. That's really quite amazing.
Creators have mercy on you.
God damn it. It's dead. Now we just need to kill the rest and survive. Also, I can barely see that enemy. Oh, someone... Are you shitting me? Someone joined. Did they even
The
get to
rescue
kill
effort was
anything?
victorious. Our captain is alive and safe. It's just one battle in this war, but it counts.
They didn't die and they completed the operation. Gold star, buddy. Alright, gonna open a loot chest and then take a quick BRB. Actually, that's a lie. I'm going to leave the lobby, so while I'm BRB'd, that other random person isn't, inconvenienced by my leave. Alright, for the most expensive loot box you can buy, I got a modifier for boots, which aren't very good, a jar of bees, more modifiers, don't care about potions, the spiked mace, I think that outpaces the sword I was using, this bow I think is worse than what I already have, staff, I think that's worse, worthless. That is beyond worthless. Okay, that's not too bad. And a shield. I think that shield is worthless as well. I'll do inventory stuff when I return. I apologize. I need just a moment. Major calls. Alright, and we're back. Now for the quick inventory management. That Rager hatchet. Good, that mercenary blade is laughably bad. Spiked mace is actually useful. Excellent. Yeah, that staff is worthless. Those for sale. The Masterwork Stiletto I got in one of my beginning boxes is still the best dagger I've ever found. And the Seeker Shield is still better by far. That Shard Shield exists. Now, I'm salvaging 7 items. Got 5 iron. That is kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. Upgrades. Here's the Defender coat legs and the Scout legs. The way these work harms me greatly, at least emotionally. Go to crafting, go to armor upgrades, and then you select the armor you want to upgrade. And then you select the slot, and you can just put these in. And it's just... How would you like singular percentage point improvements to stats? No? Well, that sure does seem like a you problem now, doesn't it? Also, just crafting gear is expensive. They're like, oh, if you want to do something, you're shit out of luck. What's that? You're stuck wearing the same armor since level 1? There's nothing we can do about it. Get good. Also, this requires a not small amount of cloth, and it's just like, okay, here's all of your cloth. I am receiving the chokening. I'm getting caught up on materials, and there's nothing I can do about it. Let's grab the rolling draw. Good. So now in theory we have a big damage. All right, so great match. We're just gonna leave it public because I just do not care. Gonna invite my friend, my associate forward. Send the invite forward. Get in when you can. And there he is. I wonder what max level is. I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Let's go ahead and take a preemptive muting of Ford. Oh. What? I saw my own voice thing pop up for a second there. Interesting. That's not supposed to happen. While Ford is doing whatever Ford is doing. I need to take a look real quick. Options, controls, keyboard and mouse. Key bindings. Whoops. What is push to talk? Control. Door targeting. All single players. I don't care. And here we go again. Full disclosure, I don't exclusively play Archer. I do have a Legionnaire who I've leveled up a bit. And boy, they're tanky. Too bad they don't do any damn damage.
Some of our agents have run into trouble on a routine patrol. This isn't going to be easy, but our soldiers are up to the task. They're headed to an old Tevinter temple with a reputation for danger. Reports are of demonic activity, but our agents are highly experienced with such things.
I will say, playing as the Dwarven Legionnaire is depressing.
What should we do?
Mythal, guide us.
Can we stop running
We will
into
not
demons?
fall today.
Now let me catch my breath.
the earth.
I'm disappointed that that does not work the way I thought it did. That's just on normal arrows. Which is the suck. I'll have to respec. I've wasted one of my valuable few points.
I wonder if I'll ever be able to go
I wonder
back
if I
to
use
life
the
I
arrow
had before.
backdash on this staircase, if I'll take fall
I can't
damage.
wait to get back to my clan. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Well, at least that's useful for point blanking a son of a bitch with triple arrows. God fucking damn it. Could I convince you to... You know we're here!
That's really quite amazing.
Alright, note to self, don't use the backflip on staircases. You won't move and you'll just fire the arrows. Well, at least the game doesn't punish me for whiffing. Word can go ahead and touch the font and... Oh, not another poison level.
Might I trouble you for a little healing?
My man's took single-digit
Will be a
damage and
relief
was
to return to
immediately
my
asking for
clan
healing.
once all this is done.
We found the Genji
I
man.
try not to think about the future.
Creators.
I love the caltrops. So useful.
I never thought I would say this, but I've learned much from traveling with you all.
Glad to be of service.
As you wish.
Caltrops, go. Cover our hubris with your ability to do good damage. Unlike the Legionnaire. I don't have an answer for you. I'm not sure why I flipped that way, but flipped that way I did.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Alright, there's one on the left and one on the right. You know how it goes.
I never thought I would say this, but I've learned much from traveling with you all.
Glad to be of service.
Imagine dying to the terrain and environment. Now, Ford and I did play with someone recently whose response to this map objective was to pick up the torch and run with it. They proceeded to run all the way to the end of the map and light the fire, which I guess does solve for poison. Unfortunately, no one was cued in on his plan because they did not communicate that plan.
Amazing.
So they were on the other side of the map, and the rest of the team was taking continuous ticks of damage until they started the fire. Which is fun.
This one's...
Hate the despair demons. Their existence offends me greatly. In part because they're so small, they can take cover easily.
Over there.
I've
Another
never had
dispel
my
door.
skills so tested in my life.
I know what you mean. Everyone's so experienced. Sometimes I feel out of place.
Ilanan, guide my hand.
That's really quite amazing.
It didn't teleport you. I still don't understand why it does and does not do that.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
I like how the golden rabbits give more money than, like, fighting a boss in the side objective or the mini-bosses in the side objectives. And I mean that in the most sarcastic way possible. I'm sure my caltrops will eventually fall off when we start attempting higher difficulties.
You are
But
not
for
as
now,
wise as I fear.
they're wonderful.
Ilanan, guide my hand.
Careful, we got enemies behind us. Hate the green glowy bastards. I forget what they're called.
This makes
got a
me
boss.
uncomfortable.
It's an arcane horror. Of course it is.
I do believe
Here,
I've
have some
broken something.
caltrops. Hey, it walked into the caltrops.
I do believe I've broken something.
Well, we got an item instead of money, which I guess helps. The items can be turned into crafting materials, and
It will be a relief to return to
Chances
my
are the
clan
item will
once
be
all
worthless,
this is
though.
done.
I try not to think about the future.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Very nice, Fear Demon. Unfortunately, caltrops. And we're clear. Also, watching back this VOD, if it really strikes me when I watch back this VOD, I'll keep a tally of all the doors we've run into.
I've never had my skill so tested in my
You know,
life.
the side passages. How
know
many of
what
them
you
were
mean.
actually useful to the
Everyone's so
class I've
experienced.
selected in particular?
Sometimes I feel out of place.
Word of some arcane scrolls has our mages quite excited. We're attempting to retrieve them as we speak.
Some arcane toilet
Keep
paper.
your eyes open.
We got a pride
Everyone
demon.
looking for might be using this.
I think we've got a pride somewhere. That wasn't my chosen target, but targeted I did. I mean, even if the caltrops did less damage, it would still be great because of the grand choke point thing. Well, that's a door for you, Ford.
Over there.
Leave it to me.
Animation's locked up for a second there, which is par for the course.
I'd rather not be here right now.
It's a Templar. Or Revenant. Whoops. Sorry, I'm just used to running into them whenever Templars are about. Do you mind? It's dead. Thank you.
It will be a relief to return to my clan once all this is done.
I try not to think about the future.
I see the Revenant is a member of the Daniel DeLewis method acting school of death animations. Oh, there's another warrior door. There are the scrolls. I'm going for it. Yield
Over
to me,
there.
brother.
Look,
Thank you.
Wow. Got it all. So it's time to go?
One more. Alright, we're good. I really do want to go back through the VOD and, like, check to see what all the doors are.
that went well.
Those side passages. Because I feel like there haven't been very many wars that require lockpicking, but there have been plenty of warrior walls.
What should we do?
Mythal, guide us. We will not fall today.
Ratio, why don't you play warrior then? Because I have two options for warrior. Legionnaire that doesn't do damage, or Avar that isn't leveled up and isn't ready, but is incredibly squishy. Your damage is nice though.
There are so many people in the world. I'm not used to the lack of silence.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be fighting
You're
a demon
not the
again.
only one. This has been an experience. Creators. I can't believe what I see.
This one's dead, I think.
Oh, there's the boss. I was midair, in the middle of a dodge. At least didn't eat my cooldown. It keeps eating my animation. Taking it. Yep.
How is this going so well?
I used my evasive ability and it didn't save me from the hit.
Can't believe what I see.
How is this going so well?
Throw it. Use the shotgun method. Just point blank him with a bow. It'll get him eventually. Is there a timer on missions? Because they joined as it ended. For the second time, we've got someone to join as the mission is ending. Yeah, what's the item? Built to fire resist. Fantastic. Right, I might as well swap to something fucking else. We'll grab Legionnaire, so we'll have a warrior. Swap out for that mace. Legionnaire is only level 10, but that should be more than enough. Alright, now we have one of every flavor. We've got a rogue, we've got a mage, we've got a warrior.
We've sent agents to investigate troubling activity not far from here. Whatever's happening, I trust that our soldiers will handle it. They're headed to a chateau in the Orlesian countryside.
Another Orlesian chateau. Fantastic.
I've never had my skills so tested in my life.
Count yourself lucky.
This one's dead, I think.
Is that all you got?
That's really quite amazing.
Oh, hey, look! A warrior door.
This one's mine. I've never seen anything like this. I don't believe what I'm seeing.
Creators have mercy on you.
Every time I hear the key drop, the Path of Exile player in the back of my mind who still exists after years of not playing Path of Exile
There are so many
immediately
people
becomes interested
I'm not used to the lack of silence.
because
I'm
royalty-free
still
sound
getting used to
effects,
mountains.
or sound effects that are so similar that I have
I've
trouble
sent a team
differentiating
after
them.
an enemy target, proving quite troublesome for the Inquisition.
Look,
Lord, there was a lockpick door.
I may be able to help.
Lord? 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 In your greed, you went and pulled more enemies. And that door had enemies behind it, you fool.
Can't believe what I'm seeing.
Well, good luck to you guys. I'm cleaning up Ford's mess. Wow, look at that damage. It's spectacular. I assume you guys got the money? Oh good, an emissary.
Let us finish this.
To the world. Used to the lack of silence.
You're not the only one. This has been an experience.
PoE ruined your very core brain. It did.
There's so much
It
life
really
on the
did.
surface. If not for the Inquisition, I would never have experienced it.
I cannot imagine what it's like to never see the sky.
Oh, there's a mage door. There a warrior door over there? Any description of it.
Do you see that?
Emissary.
Wow.
Leave it to me.
Well,
Remarkable.
I'm not sure what's doing the sanctified ground thing. Whatever it is, it's nice.
Believe what I'm seeing.
Another dispel door.
As you wish.
I don't believe what I'm seeing. Once when I was in the deep roads, I held off a group of darkspawn for 2 days.
Gunmen are so
I've never actually seen that shield shove move.
I never thought I would say this, but I've learned much from traveling.
One of my captains ran into trouble with the enemy. He's a good soldier. I've sent some of our best on a rescue mission.
Over here! Just in time, my friend.
Oh god, it's these guys.
It lasted as long as it did. It's not over. They'll be back soon.
So, not so fun fact, this is the worst faction to fight because they are so goddamn tanky. I don't have the ranged taunt yet, but that will come in time. Eventually. Maybe next level.
Namalana Saline.
Look. Yeah.
Dispel door.
Ilanan, guide my hand.
I'm speechless.
It's my turn to be dumb.
Get back, you bastards!
It's fine. You're free of the cell yet? Finally.
I'd come with you to kill the rest of these brutes, but make them preserve me. I can barely breathe as it is.
Take it slow and make my own way from here. Good luck.
I've never had my skill so tested in my life.
I know what you mean. Everyone's so experienced. Sometimes I feel out of place.
We should decide on a plan of attack while we can.
Veer Eniseline. We won't lose.
That man's connection terrifies me.
Stay behind us and you should be safe.
Oh, there's the emissary Alpha.
Like this.
Is that all you got?
How is this going so well?
The boss does big boy explosions. Hey, we're done. He clipped into the floor a little
effort was
bit.
victorious. Our captain is alive and safe. You should be proud. They did well.
I pulled the aggro and did very little else. Yep, no surprise. Archer did Archer things. Oh, someone joined at the very end. Do they still get the money, or... Actually, I got ability. Oh, I could go get challenge. Already got that. I don't want that. Could take bulwark. I could also take the turn the bolt, so it's just like damage reduction from range. Would help. But does the game distinguish between ranged and screw it. We're gonna grab the scream. Oh, I had Walking Fortress and I never... Not doing damage anyways, so... I mean, do I bump up the difficulty? And screw it. See if they're willing. Now, it's worth mentioning that the game's description does say that we're within the range that we should be able to do threatening. Like, I think it's like level 1 to 8 is the basic difficulty. And then 8 to, what is it, 11? Or some nonsense? 8 to something is the second difficulty.
We've gotten reports of a high dragon nearby. If true, it could be worse than war for the surrounding countryside. The monster's a fire breather, if you believe the stories.
Oh boy, a
I've sent
traditional
soldiers
dragon.
to investigate. If this dragon is more than a wild tale, they'll handle it.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
And it's more demons. Why is it always demons? I think our teammate fell asleep at the keyboard. My brother in Christ, why are you AFK when you readied up? Or if you can go get them. Really invulnerable. It doesn't hurt.
My spirit is renewed.
glad I decided to. Did he just cliff himself?
I'm not ready.
Are we good now?
Look. Here.
Like, sure, our time to kill wasn't the greatest there, but, in our defense. In our defense, the game really did just send a massive fuckload of enemies at us. Alright, how do we balance this encounter? Balance? Send everything. Everything. There's a dispel door. One of the two surviving mages can open it. I'm sure they can handle that without me pulling infinite amounts of aggro.
Look, everyone!
Oh.
This is how it's done.
I'm not ready. Creators.
Oh, received item. Fantastic. You walked into the fire. Oh, hey, there was a shortcut path. Bye. This doubles back. I don't understand this map layout, and I don't understand the point. Whatever, good luck to you guys. I'm taking the upper road. I'll take the high road, you can take the low road. You're definitely not going to Scotland. Oh, there's our teammate. Are you alive yet, or are you gonna AFK again? Great, they're here. They can help.
Some of our forces were cornered by the enemy. It's up to our best to save them.
Over here! Just in time, my friend. Cornered me. I lasted as long as I did. It's not over. They'll be back soon.
This one's dead. I think.
Namalana Saline.
That's me!
Okay, they're fine.
Get back, you bastard!
Look, everyone! Stand back!
Dead if not for you. I'd come with you to kill the rest of these brutes, but make them preserve me. I can barely breathe as it is. Take it slow, make me.
He can barely breathe as it is. He has almost full health.
I'm not used to the lack of
He's
fire.
doing better than literally everyone in the entire party.
You're not the only one. This has been an experience.
You know, they say there's value in planning ahead. Perhaps we should try it.
Oh, no.
Well,
I'm unfortunately in one of those situations where I'm going to the quiet place. I'm in that, wow, I need to do my abilities right, otherwise teammates could die situation, and that's not good. I will say there's a good chance we would be able to win if we weren't fighting doing this map. Immune to your dragon nonsense.
You should see this!
Yes, very compelling. I am, however, unfortunately.
Hey, come here!
Look, teammate. We are still in danger close, you know. Yes, yes, teammate, we know. For fuck's sake.
I may be able to help. Here. I'm speechless.
This is paying well, but it's painful.
Look at that.
We're free of this nightmare at last. I don't know who rung the bell, but someone rung the bell.
There are so many people in the world. I'm not used to the lack of silence.
We've sighted supplies in a remote part of the western approach. Our party's bound to retrieve them.
I hope finding these things helps.
Who's next?
Hey, look, as long as things die instantly. What are you doing? Would have waited. Excuse me, I popped invulnerability. Don't care.
Sorry, mate. You've got everything you said.
When this is over, I hope we may just give him some freedom. After all, isn't the point of change?
This is horrific. Maybe it's just the map. Is it just the map? Because I feel like I can't maintain any amount of guards because it's just congratulations, you've arrived.
There's value in planning ahead. Perhaps we should try it.
Why are you looking at me? There are so many people in the world. I'm not used to the lack of silence.
I'm still getting used to mountains and the sky. Once this is all over, I suppose I'll have to return to the deep road.
You shouldn't go back. You really shouldn't. It sounds horrible.
My taunt is following him. Quick, someone on the ballista. No, trebuchet. Trebuchet. That's the word I was trying to find. You're on it. Alright, I didn't expect endless waves of mooks to be on the agenda today.
Once when I was in the deep roads, I held off a
incoming
spawn for 2 days.
I've never encountered dark, nor do I wish to.
I'll take this fight, I don't care. I'm a dwarf, I'm here for the violence. It doesn't hurt. You can do it, forward. I believe in you. Imagine, you are a proud dragon. You fought for centuries. A dwarf with a piece of iron has decided to deflect your fireball.
I never thought I would say this, but I've learned much from traveling with you all.
I've never experienced anything quite like that.
Come on, dragon.
This is not how I imagined dying. I can't wait to get wounded again.
Once when I was in the deep roads, I held off a group of darkspawn for 2 days.
If you live through it all. I mean, we all die eventually, right? So when we get back, does anyone fancy a drink at the tavern? That's what friends do, right?
I would
Come on,
gladly
big
share a
boy.
meal with you.
I see that fireball coming.
Wasting time.
Yes! Oh.
Once when I was in the deep road.
That was a
Once
good
when I was in the
round.
deep roads.
I almost
Indeed.
wish I was out there with them.
The dragon is a lot less dangerous when you've got a dwarf sitting between its toes, pulling every bit of aggro it can. That was great. Let's never do that again. We got hard carried by, I'm guessing, that archer. Mark for salvage. Salvage. That rune might be useful. Ace kills 11. No, that elementalist apparently did a lot of good too. Well, it paid well. I leveled up 3 times. I should really take that. Hold on, I'm buying a superb requisition. Garbage, 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 potion, garbage, potion, potion. Oh, I think that's what I have already. Potion. Ah, a firm morning star. That might be useful. Items, I don't care about what I get from it. Everyone's ready and I apologize. It is worse than what I have. Please don't have us do the dragon again. Like, that is far too much for me.
We've received word.
Oh,
of
thank
troublesome
God, it's
activity
the
in Ferelden.
Tevinter
Our
stronghold.
men are investigating. I'm not sure what they'll face.
I can work with this.
I fear it will be bloody.
Please don't
They're
be
headed
demons
to an
again.
old
We're not
Tevinter
set to
temple
fight
with a
demons.
reputation for danger.
Also, you two are sparkly, glowy.
So any suggestions on what to do next?
Stay behind me and you'll be safe.
Creators.
That's me! Impressive.
We prevail. I'm speechless.
That was a lot of guard in a very small frame of time.
Sorry, mate.
everyone!
Alright, there was a warrior wall back there.
I wonder if I'll ever be able to go back to the life I had before.
I can't wait to get back to my clan.
This one's mine.
Remarkable.
I have to say, going from the first difficulty to the second one has basically been the difference
I'm not used to the
between...
lack of silence.
You're not the only
Well,
one.
how do I describe
This
this?
has been an experience.
Between a soapbox derby and the Daytona 500.
Does
Let's go
anyone
with
have a
that.
plan?
One of our informants is in dire
Like, they
need
weren't
of
particularly
rescue.
slow before,
Agents have
but
been
God,
sent.
they're going quick now.
Get over here. Why? What took you so long? I nearly died. You know what you carry. An urgent missive of utmost importance for Ambassador Montillier.
Look at that! Impressive.
Oi! Oi, you're taunted, Defender. Anyone grab the money up there? I would assume so.
Will be a relief to return to my clan before this is done.
It will be a relief.
The good dwarf screams at
I
pot.
survived, despite your incompetence. Now run along, do whatever it is you menials do. I'm late for the Lady Ambassador.
2 lockpick
Look there.
doors. And he's off.
It's really quite amazing.
Man's gonna fuck around. He's going to find out.
This is not how I imagined dying.
Oh, there's a Cerebus, by the way. Oh, I'm dead. Alright. Not sure what causes that.
Legion, you have my thanks.
I really wish I knew what causes that.
Aid me.
I meant to do that, you know.
Oh, there's another one.
Who's next?
Alright, well, there were still doors back here. Did Slayer do that stuff while we were...
Over here.
Slayer, there was a second door Slayer didn't get.
Look.
Come to me. It will be a relief to return to my clan once all this is done.
My duty weighs heavy on my mind as well. Good.
I wonder if I'll ever be able to go back to the life I had before. This makes me uncomfortable.
Why is it up over there? Ah, an item. I guess that's worth it.
Good work.
You know, the weird thing about dying to, the dot after the Kunari mage dies is that it doesn't actually give you a status effect or anything. You just kind of
It will be a relief in once
take
this
chunks
is
of
all done.
damage, then die.
Our enemy harbors a dangerous individual who must be eliminated before
There
they
isn't
act
creep on the
against
ground or anything like
Inquisition.
that. It's just you die.
What if they're expecting us?
Have exile placing exosions? Yeah, that is new. I did see a bit about that. And how are things going? They are going.
Look at this.
Oh shit, there's an assassin. I do borderline negative damage,
I'll give
but,
it a go.
hey, that's what the teammates are for, right? They do the damage, I pull the aggro, and they walk into enemy formations and die. That's how this goes, right? Right, while they do that, I'm going to kick in this wall real quick. Oh, good. That one didn't have a guard or anything open.
Ancestors have mercy.
Oh, they pulled the guard. Boss. Alright, we're alive.
Well, how's everyone doing today?
I am well, my friend.
Considering they have, I think, more than one character that is a defense specialist, I'm really disappointed there isn't a block damage stat, you know? Like, how much guard took damage instead of health? How many times you pulled aggro from an enemy onto yourself that would have been attacking a teammate? Oh yeah, we're fighting the Kunari, so we gotta deal with that Kunari captain. Commander, this is gonna be...
You cannot stand against us.
This is gonna be something. There's the commander.
I mean, you were dead. Come and fight me. The ancestors smile on us.
Look at that guard. Instantly full.
Yeah, that's quite amazing. They have to be running out of warm bodies to throw at us.
Even if I do crap damage, I took a perk that makes it so that enemies that are taunted by me take 20% more damage. So I'm still helping. At what point is my damage going to be reduced to single digit? Good heavens.
I got one, did you see that? Did you? Never mind.
Good. We win.
Our agents performed exceptionally on this last outing. You should be proud.
Enhanced Earth-Shaking Ring. Increases ability damage. Warrior only. I was like, ooh, that'll be great on Archer. No. Probably should have taken turn the bolt there. Whatever. Next level. Always next level. Oh, hey, that other guy's gone. They swapped to Necromancer. Well, I might as well stay on Legionnaire at this point. Having someone to try and pull the aggro is nice. Doesn't always work, but...
Commander Cullen's learned
I
of a
wonder how
threat
good
not
this
far
guy's
from us.
Necromancer equipment is.
Our soldiers are ready. They're always ready. Their destination is a ruined
Well, he has
Tevinter
multiple
temple,
banners, so...
some ways west of
I
our
imagine
outpost.
they're at least easy.
Once this is all over, I suppose I'll have to return to the deep roads.
Your customs are so odd.
Look at that. Allow me. I'm speechless.
Hey, they've done that thing where they readied up and then went AFK. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're playing a game and it has a ready up system, the consent to get started is when you click that you're ready. Like, I get real life things can happen. God damn, if it ain't annoying. But Horatio, you've took multiple improv to BRB.
Look at that.
And the answer to that is... And the answer to that is, in voice chat, so I can tell my teammate. No, come on, it matters. No idea what's up with you. Oh, they're alive. Moving.
One down.
There's a giant over there. Also, we hit single-digit damage. It's because I was hitting a shield, but it was there.
Here. I don't believe what I'm seeing.
Granted, I really shouldn't complain. Especially when it comes to that person, since, you know, they're hard
I
carrying.
don't believe what I'm seeing.
Aye, how dare you? You're taunted? I guess I'm not taunting his face, so... Is he immune to the provocations? Possibly. He's possibly immune.
Creators have mercy on you.
Look, best I can do is bonk against his shield. key.
Once when I was in the deep
It's immune to
roads,
provocation.
I held
Show
off
it
a
some
group of
skin.
Darkspawn for 2 days.
Don't think you've ever played a Dragon Age game.
Glenlen is so funny.
We've sighted supplies in a remote part of
I
the
am
western
obligated to
approach.
make this joke at least
Our
once.
party's bound to retrieve them.
But, you know, the only Dragon Age game I've ever played is Inquisition.
Whatever we're looking for might be
Which I guess means I've never played a Dragon Age game.
Look at this.
Because there are some people who do not like Dragon Age Inquisition for being Dragon Age Inquisition. And that is, in and of itself, a lie. I did play Origin. I just skipped out on Dragon Age 2 because... Of course I skipped out on Dragon Age 2. I like some roleplay in my role-playing games, but I like to be my own OC Do Not Steal. Playing as the developer's OC Do Not Steal Hawk is less interesting. But you can make Hawk do the things you like. Oh shit, I'm sorry. That doesn't change the fact that I'm still playing as someone with a predefined name. It adds a distinct otherness to it. Have we ever gotten to the end of the map with Darkspawn? Don't worry, supplies, I've got you. Looks like we've got some rope.
We've got everything we came for.
Were the supplies literally someone's luggage? Oh, so that was just the exit. Nothing else here. Alright. Good, great, excellent. Moving on.
Once when I was in the deep roads, I held off a group of Darkspawn for 2 days.
Homesick, are we?
I experienced this traumatizing thing in my past. You homesick? Perhaps.
Yes, I'll admit.
Is that all you got?
Well, there's the thief door.
I've never seen anything like this.
Oi!
Look at that.
Namalana Saline.
Is he falling asleep at the keyboard? Slayer, you good? I don't think it's good. My brother in Christ, what are you doing? Is this one of those, I'm going to go AFK mid-game so that the pub plebs can understand how much I'm carrying them? Because that was never in question. Oh, finally awake. You were trying to cross the border. Fell right in that Imperial ambush, just like us. I'm sure whatever's back there, you guys can handle it.
I'll admit. Great. Done with that one.
I never thought I would say this, but I've learned much from traveling with you all.
Great.
Some of our forces were cornered by the enemy. Up to our best to save them.
Oh boy, we've got the heavy boys fighting him.
Just in time, my friends. Cornered me. I wonder I lasted as long as I did. It's not over. They'll be back soon.
Oh, there's a warrior wall.
Look. Allow me. I've never seen anything like this.
These dwarves are heavily armored and they've got good equipment, and it's a lot of nonsense.
That's great.
It's going well, friend.
Oh no, the Inquisition captain is locked onto me. It'll be fine. Maybe that captain is getting low.
Striking a wounded man? That's low even for your kind.
Hello, Paws.
Is that all you got?
Buddy? That's... Is it black for anyone else? Because it was... That might be on your end. OBS is clear on my end. I haven't dropped any frames, and I'm on the right scene. You can hear it, but it's fully black. Now, no judgment here, but are you using ad block? Because I hear that might have something to do with it. I think Pona would know more about it. No. Hold on then. I'll bring up my own stream on my phone. Yes, hello.
Let's never speak of this again.
I assure you that the problem is on your end. That may help. I honestly don't know how to troubleshoot for you. What web browser you using? Have you restarted your computer recently? When was the last time you updated your graphics drivers? Okay, well, I honestly have no idea what to tell you. The problem is on your end, which is highly unfortunate. Try Googling the issue. I'd offer you further technical support. Unfortunately, I am quite literally streaming at the moment. And, I'm in the middle of playing a game. You're mobile. Oh, that'll do it then. No, it shouldn't be the resolution, because I just checked on mobile. Are you doing... Alright. I guess this will make some interesting content. The 101 questions with a viewer who can't see me. No, I say me, but I don't have a webcam or anything like that. Are you using the Twitch app, or are you just viewing it through your mobile browser? It's fine you watched other streams. Then that is strange. The Twitch app. I checked through the Twitch app as well. Alright, this is essentially the bug reporting. We've encountered an issue where you are unable to view a stream, providing you only a black screen. What phone you using? What OS? What version of the Twitch app? Give us all those tasty details. You can hear it, but it is... I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. It may be an issue... No, it wouldn't, because I literally just checked on my phone. I was gonna say, oh, maybe it's an issue with the screen resolution. I am playing the game at a weird resolution, so that might have something to do with it. But... That couldn't be it.
I need to stop this bleeding.
I am honestly baffled by the issue you've encountered, and I don't know how to fix it, and I don't know what has caused it. As I assure you, it is not. I am not in fact streaming a black screen. Oh, 1080p. That'll do it then. Because I am... Yes, as far as I'm aware, I am streaming in 1080p. Auto runs fine, but 1080p brings you... 1080p brings you an error. That is bizarre.
I think I care.
Spooky.
Andrul, grant me your power. Remarkable.
I am quite literally getting tossed around at the moment. That is... Now keep showing an unexpected error. That is simultaneously unusual and strange. I'm helping. Well, you might not be able to watch, but I can tell you a little bit about what's going on, at least on the PC version of the game. The community that's currently playing the online version is pretty small. There aren't a whole lot of people actually playing, at least on the lower difficulties. Maybe on the higher difficulties, it's a different story. The grind is probably about what you remember. And nobody talks. I've been playing for 3.5 hours and no one's said a word. Except me, of course. Can't talk about any meta stuff, but 1080p might be the problem. Which is a strange thing, considering it works on my device. I guess that's the least helpful thing anyone could ever say, is it works on my machine.
Congratulations are in order.
I will say, I am sorry you've encountered this issue, and I hope it gets resolved. But, it's very weird. Very, very weird. Downloading data, please wait. Error, there was an error retrieving required data from the Dragon Age server. Session terminated. Did it just rob me? That it might be on my end. These things happen. And to be honest, I wish it was on my end. That way I could fix it. But as this is an issue with the Twitch app or your device, there's nothing I can do about it. What if the stream was restarted? Well, it's about time I ended the stream anyways, which is unfortunate. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do my sign-off here, but I will reboot the stream. I will reboot it temporarily. If you hang around for just a second, we'll find out if that fixes it. Because perhaps, in the future, when I stream this again, if I stream this again, when I stream this again, you'll be able to experience it. I've clicked out of the game. We've got a little frame drop from that, but that's to be expected. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all so much for stopping by. Leave a follow. There's a Discord, there's a Twitter, there's a YouTube where you can watch these VODs all for free. I'll catch you all next time. Thank you so much for